Howdy y'all, I am Ice Gold, and today I am writing this infernal mount that I got from a KI Live code that had a chance of either giving me a Wallaru Wastelander pack for free, or a one-day version of this pink flamingo. And, you can guess what I got, and you can also probably guess what I got when I redeemed the code on Daphne Blue, but, this was kind of an interesting match, I will say that. We had an interesting one against a Death, and Death versus Ice is definitely narrowed up, especially lately. And, I've got another tier list video where I rank all the matchups, that sort of deal, coming up on, what is that, a Monday? Something like that. That's the plan for right now, so keep your eyes out for that, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So you'll get to see what I think of the Ice versus Death matchup in, the summer of 2025. I mean, we'll really just have to see how it goes. But this Death Wizard in particular. Okay, so this card right here, TAWERET, very, very good dot counter right now. It is very good. It's honestly a lifesaver. It is so good against fire. But if you read the card description, it will clear 2 dots for, the extra heals, on top of the 1320 heals that it already gives just as a base sort of thing. So, clear these dots, 2 dots for some extra HP. In total, this is, if it is clearing 2 dots, you're healing for a little over 2,000. I think the number is... So this will be 880 total plus 1320. That's like, that's math. That's what that is. Let's think of it as like, I don't know, 1400 plus 800. That's like 2200 healing. So, yeah, for free, for 6 pips and clearing these 2 dots. So, what happens when a Death Wizard decides to shield once, not even setting up an Oni or anything crazy like that, because that's why I have these, but once to block a hit, and I use Fire Elf. That's what you guys get to find out in this video today. And yeah, that definitely made this match a little longer. So I guess him doing what he did just sort of got me some extra watch time. Isn't that just swell? Just everybody loves extra watch time. So that is what's going on in today's video. I'm farming watch time based on my opponent's moves. Isn't that just so awesome? So, this is the main deck, of course, and this is the side deck. And the death matchup, I think, is actually going to get more interesting once Poison is more widely available. Right now, it is just not, because for some reason they have not put Poison and Frostbite Spellaments into the Event Spellament pack like they did on release for all of the other ones, including the cards as recent as Heckhound in the spring. So, just sort of, it's a little iffy, but once Poison does come out, I could see Death, rising even more in the meta. I think they're in a good spot, but we will just have to look and see just how high up they really are. I mean, it's between, second, third place right now, is how I think it's going to shake out, so we'll really just have to see. But for right now, again, just, these are the stats. Nothing has really changed about the gear. Yeah, just running through them one more time just real quick. I'm running the 10 brace setup with this amulet and this robe, of course, and then, yeah, of course, with Brace Defy, attached for an extra 6 res to get me to that nice 85, and of course, Clockwork Courser instead of the one-day Punk Flamingo. And then this, of course, so... yeah, overall, the numbers check out once you have the 6 resist and the 2 pierce here. So, pretty neat, I will say that. So for now, I hope y'all enjoy this match. Bro moment. Alright, we got Jason, a Death Wizard. What's up, Bubbly? That's probably a no-go. So's that. Hand's not the greatest, but I could get a fire pip. Looks like he's got the new wand. which is interesting. I'm gonna be doing a interesting. I know he's probably just running Archmastery, but I'm gonna be doing a raid, a Lemuria raid on Thursday, so I can maybe get myself some of that. Because that wand is cool. I like it, and I think it gives an attenuate, I want to say. So we'll see. We could get a fire pip, or we could get death pips. Nah, because what'll happen is he'll snowman, and then we have a problem. So I could just do that. Golem's not bad, actually. That would get rid of both of my power pips right now. I'm kind of just hoping he negs me at some point. Be nice if he did that so I could brace. Let's see though. Yeah, servers are taking their time right now. I think... do I want to do that? Probably not. Pull one time. Fire Elf. Okay, Fire Elf isn't bad. Just in case he shields. You want Snowman without Ice Pips? I'd add a Corp Death as Snowman though. You'd be surprised. Crazier things have happened. 700. Going against the Thanos stat school. Another Golem's not bad. Maybe what I should be looking for is a Wyvern more than anything. It's just I don't want to get immolated because that's a lot of damage. But I guess it would be less potential than it was, so maybe that's a wise move. Who knows? So he's going to go for that. I think I'll get another fire pip, and honestly I didn't even realize I had 2 surges in my hand. That's really good, actually. Let me brace. Kind of top decking right now. Like to see that. Pulling another brace, also good. Although part of me hopes he goes for like a mash or something dumb like that, so I can just Golem or Wyvern. What's he doing here? Is that going to be a bubble? That is going to be a bubble. And I got rid of my Frost Feather a moment ago, which is kind of sad reacts. I don't mind getting rid of that for the time being. I don't want to pull any more. I wanna cycle main more than anything right now for bubbles. And I don't like doing this either because it gives him a really good Elephant. But what else could I have done? I guess I could have passed, but didn't really think about that. Golem against Pyre Dragon. I could Wyvern it. Okay, there we go. It's just I don't like the Elephant I just gave him. But he did wand this off, which means Pyre Dragon is technically better, which I could then Wyvern. So, I mean, Elephant there would have been kind of disastrous for me, but he did not do it, so I get to do this. Not sure what the life pip is about, though. Won't need that for this matchup, or that. That might be a red ghost. Yeah, it's kind of tough. So, let's keep cycling main. I could attenuate him this round, honestly. Or, no, Surge. Surge is way better. Let's get that pip and Surge while we cycle some more. Then I can maybe attenuate. So, probably won't go for Jin. Elemental's not bad. That might be what I do. Of course, if he Pyre Dragon's Wyvern is the play, but it doesn't look like he's going that route. Headless, interesting. Kind of just hoping I don't have a Mammoth, which would be just an immense play right here, but sure. It's kind of what you gotta do, just pretend cards don't exist. But maybe I can pull one time. Ellie Shield. Axe that, I guess. There we go. Okay, so Mammoth did in fact decide it was going to be a card today, so we're gonna go for that. And I pack a bunch of these, like 4, so having the first one be useful here, it's pretty good. About 1600, not bad for being totally unbuffed. Oh, and I meant to, or well, I got time. Alternatively, I could brace this round. I probably want to brace and then go for the Balefrost. Or vice versa, right? Probably vice versa. What's that? Okay, let's get a Fire Pip. And try and pull Elephant. Okay, Wyvern's not bad, but I want to do this first. Don't mind having the Surge, but I might... Oh yeah, he's going all in on that. Alright, let me... Or I'll get rid of that even, so I can pull. Get rid of the Sleet. Elf isn't bad for the time being. Let's go ahead and do that. And still keep the pips up to Elephant. That way if he goes for another shield, we can clear all of them. Moon's good. How close am I to a Shad? 65. If I can't get a Elephant, I'll probably attenuate this round. And then try and go for it. Is that going to be... We live in a society... What am I looking at? We really live in a society. Yeah. I guess for the time being, I'll axe that. I did get the Elephant, so there's that as well. Myth Pip's a little interesting. If that means he doesn't have what I think he doesn't have, then we could be up. I just don't think that's a good idea because of Fireweave. It's good to cycle that out. That was what the Life Pip was for, I guess, bro. Just TAWERET my Fire Elf. Is this what the meta is going to become now? Is that what's up? Okay, he's going to do that. Which means I'm in a bubble. Get rid of that card. Go for this. And then I guess if he gives it to me, I can Winter Moon this round, which would be pretty good. That or I could Elemental into a Moon. Kind of depends. But I've already got 20 weeks on him, so Moon is probably just better. Is that a bubble? That is. Okay, so I can throw out a 25 bubble while I keep that aura on him. And if I get this hit off next round... Pip for Purge, no shot. That's probably what's up. I know I have another Djinn and 3 more 3-fold cards. So that might be what I go for. That's probably not what I want to go for. If he's got a Myth Pip. A little whack that he's just decided to heal for 2,000. But... go for it, man. Maybe 3-fold is the play, regardless. That's probably what we want. Are you real? Am I, like, seeing things? I think I might be seeing things. Something's going on. Okay, let's do this. He's probably taking 4 because he ain't doing much. 13 with no purge, he's fried. These aren't even worth purging, to be honest. I think he's just having the pip to have it. I'm just glad I had the elephant. Because, like, imagine I didn't, man. Maybe I keep this. Anyway, what I'm probably going to do is surge this round. But if he breaks the shield, I might go for the stabilize first. Okay, he went for a ghoul. No, I think I'm going to surge. Because I can still mammoth out of a surge under a bubble. At this point, I think he's clogged. Must be if he's using Ice Storm set shields. That's a little wild. Keep getting fire pips. But yeah, if he wants to send a headless, it's got a 20 debuff on it, and I have the pips to mammoth. It's just sort of up to do I pull that, which who knows. Still staying ahead. We like that. You're not running balance today? I'm not done with weaving. Fishing is just a chore. So this is a moon waiting to happen from the looks of things. We can... Probably not going to get the pip, am I? But we can still go for this. It's a moon under a bubble. $1900, pretty solid. Pretty much undid his random TAWERET, right? And yeah, I didn't get it, but I do have another moon teed up. What I'll probably do this round is stabilize. Is that a Shrike? Interesting. Does that mean this is a good idea? Probably. Let's do it. Thieving is really good. Maybe for a kill shot. At this point, I think we can get rid of Jin. I don't think he's going to go for another heal. He's below 6k HP, so... I think we're up. He also doesn't have any shields, so he can't ghoul or none of that. If this is a headless, it's a good move. Or he's going to... Excuse me? Okay, I'll elemental into a moon. And probably kill. No crit either. He burned his pips, so that's helpful there. Okay, elemental, moon. Maybe stabilize out of that into a thieving, something like that. $988, pretty solid. I mean, I got moons. Probably won't want that. Moon will do another 1.9. And then with Lash, what's that going to be? Bub change? Okay, I don't mind going for a Frost Feather. Because I could just do that and then stabilize from there. So, glad I kept one. Another little bit of damage as well. So, let's see. How close am I to a Shad? Just got one, okay. Interesting. but I'm probably going to take the Winter Moon route just to finish him quicker. Especially given he could just purge. A second skeletal dragon has hit the World Trade Center. Anyway, this is the part where I stabilize. Or, honestly, no, this is the part where I... yeah, I'll attenuate. Because I can thieving if he goes for a brace over it. So that's about... yeah, about 1100 damage. Fire Pip, probably Axe Shatterhorn, attenuate. Okay. So yeah, I think we've kind of got him in checkmate at this point. Shoe's an interesting one. Elemental. I mean, we got moves. That is probably a brace, though, so... yeah, thieving is the play. And we'll get rid of that. Probably get rid of a moon at this point. Ice Pip, Thieving Dragon. Cycle main a bit, look for a surge. I know I've got at least like 2 more floating around. $7.10 right there. Another thieving is interesting. Straight up, I think I'm going to do it. Because my play at this point, I will axe one of those and that, and I guess Fire Pip. And then we'll thieving this. And then I want to pull a surge. Surge here would have been better, to be honest. But didn't have it. So we'll just clear the hand. 787. Did not get the surge, but I can at least attenuate. Probably into a kill shot. Soon enough, at least. That's what? Fire Dragon? Elephant. Okay. So yeah, he's dumping his pips. I think my play here is going to be to attenuate first. Let's see what he does. It's just not pulling surge here does make this way closer than it needs to be. Actually, I'm going to stabilize. Just might as well. So if he attenuates and we aura war for a little bit, I will have the pip advantage by the end of it. Golem's not bad. I hope he does that. He's going to fall for it, yeah. So that's what we wanted from him. Let's go ahead and stabilize again. And so now a moon will kill. Even into a stabilize, I think. And if not, I have the surge now, so... I think we're in the clear. Yep, it is moon time. To off Marshall on the ice, let me know when you want that gas. Hit him up with the moon. Yeah, I mean, it was gonna happen. Take your time, game. Alright. Pretty good game there. Not bad for being on the worst school. He only really used like 1 headless, so totally fine with that. Used a elephant and 2 weaknesses. That looks right. Okay. Oh, I wonder if that life mirror is still going on.